I'm just watching Drive to Survive. I'm watching season 7. The next episode I'm watching is Under New Management. Guenther, who used to be the team leader or whatever, the boss of Team Haas. And at the start of the episode, they've just shown that he says, oh, you know, how'd you feel when you got sacked? And he's like, I don't give an F.
How did you feel about it? I couldn't give a fuck.
It's like, and I get it, like, he was always a very likable guy. You know, he's a likable guy and they've always liked him, but you can't, at the same time, I don't want to attack him, but at the same time, you know, he's putting in that front, you know, don't you think? He's putting in that front where it's like, he's saying, I don't care. That has to be a defense mechanism. It's like when a guy hits on a girl and gets rejected, and he's like, oh, I don't care anyway, she was too big anyway. So why were you bloody hitting on her? What was the point of that? And if he genuinely didn't care, if that is true, what he just said there, if he didn't care about getting sacked, that means that, well, they did the right thing by sacking him because he didn't care about the job. He was just doing it for the money. Clearly, he was just doing it for the money. He didn't care about results. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing a job for money. We all do jobs for money. And I don't think it was true. I think he was just saying that. And I think as a man or as a person, you know, as any person does, he's trying to protect his ego. Like his ego would be a bit hurt by the fact that suddenly he's been sacked and some other guys come in and done a better job than him.
I'm not interested in turning up there so you can beat us.
Broadcast cars have been superb this weekend, picking up valuable points.
You know what I mean? So obviously, well, that's just obvious. And to be honest, I always felt about Guenther, I always thought he's very likable. And I know things go against you, and I know it's not easy. Like, you know, in the past series, it was always, things going against him, and he's doing his best, and it's bloody tough. But like, to be honest, I always felt like he was blaming things on, you know, it's not easy, the bloody drivers, and I'm doing my best. And he never seemed to be a guy that took responsibility. You know, it's great that he's likable and he's good for Netflix. But you got to remember who's paying. The boss is paying. He's getting paid a lot of money. There's a lot of money getting the boss, and you go, the guy's a million. He's a billionaire. That the owner of the company's a billionaire. Yeah, so what? Like, he probably deserves that money, and he's putting a lot of money into these people, paying Guenther a lot of money, and not getting results. So, you know, you still got to get, you still got to get do the job that you're getting paid for, even if you are just doing it for the money, you know.